is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast, guys. Great to have everybody on board. Quite a revealing podcast today. Kids can quite often misread the appropriate time to share something. And a woman, she had a shower with her daughter. And my God, if this happened to me... Far too much information shared.
What, having a shower with her daughter?
No. It was more the fact that what the daughter had to share about the experience with her mother.
Right, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the mum?
No, I don't know. I didn't shower with it. No, hang on. I didn't shower with
Are you
anybody.
family friends?
No.
Is this your house?
No, this has got nothing to do with me. I would never refer to a lady's privates as this.
What is it? Is it a guest bathroom or is it yours?
No, what I'm saying is this is a story that I've heard from somebody else, and what we're going to do is tell the story.
Hearsay.
Yeah, so it wasn't actually...
Are you close to this person that you've heard it from?
I've never showered with this woman. She has never washed me down. I have never, ever showered with this
You do
woman.
have a front bum, though.
Okay, mate. You'll hear more in the podcast.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
You want a Eurovision update,
Oh,
do you?
thank God. Here we go.
Switzerland, I should know. Well, here's the announcement. Congratulations to Switzerland.
226 points.
I hope this contest can live up to its promise and continue to stand for peace and dignity for every person in this world.
It's really just
Oh, come
weird.
on.
His name was Nemo, wasn't it?
Did you? Yeah, Nemo was his name. Do you know what? I'm really disappointed because I saw some of these acts. How did we not even make it to the final? Electric Field's our act. Zachariah was an amazing singer. There's some... like, Nemo wasn't even that good.
Can we be honest? It's all about political fronts. It's similar to Olympic decisions. It's similar to anything on a global scale. It's all political.
Okay, so do you want to hear a bit of Nemo?
Oh, I'd love to hear some more Nemo.
Okay,
Where's
have a listen.
I went to hell and back to find myself on track. I broke the code, whoa, like ammonite. I just gave it.
All right, bring it down, Jess. That's enough.
I
That's
quite
enough.
like Nemo Fitz.
come on.
That's an amazing voice, and I'm not here just to represent the Swiss because I'm a Swiss citizen, but I mean he has got a phenomenal voice. I hope we get a little bit more Nemo on this show.
Controversy, though. Finland went a bit rogue. Windows 95 man. So this is Windows 95 man. We're going to show you some vision in a second.
Okay.
So he was accused. People thought he wasn't wearing any pants.
Oh, this guy.
So he comes out of an egg. Now, this is where I get angry. How can we not even make the final? Well, have a listen to this song and Finland's entry.
Silence, I say, this is my time, my stance. Call me what you may, see if I care, see me slay. Is there something wrong with the way I look? Is there something wrong with who I am? If I'm not alright, tell me why do I feel so beautiful tonight? No rules, it's how I live, how I live beneath my wings. It's how I learn to fly. Let's go, no rules.
So that's like, he looks like Weird Al Yankovic.
Looks like Ned Brockman.
But without any pants on. He's wearing a crop top without any pants on. He's got nude coloured... Well, it's a
Undies on,
G,
it's like a
it's a G-string.
And then it's technically choreographed so that things are cutting out the crotch area the entire... But he's coming out of an egg, so it's kind of like a birthing. So naturally you would be nude in your birthday suit.
It's an absolute
Hey,
joke,
Fitz,
mate.
I would like to put forward the idea right here, right now, that you and I come up with a song to enter for Eurovision 2025. I would we could get a costume designer. We could write a great song. Tom, back this in.
No, it's not a parody. It's not a parody
no, we don't
for the
need
show,
to do
mate.
A parody.
No.
We can come up with something really good, and I could see you in sort of a bright fluorescent spandex And I'm happy to come out of an egg in the nude.
Well, we've had Kate Miller-Heidke, we've had Dami M, we've had Jessica Malboy, we've had some great contestants. You need a voice, mate.
We don't
have a voice.
Let us be the voice of this country.
Do you like me? Or do you like me? Do you like me? Or do you like me? Do you like me? Or do you like
Not a bad song.
Do you
God, do you know what? It's actually better than Windows 95, man.
Thank you.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
I want to bring you across some content I found over the weekend as I was munching through social media. This woman has a great story to tell and a celebration for all young mums out there that may have experienced these sorts of moments. And 13 24 10 if you'd like to get involved. This lady shared her story of what happened putting her child in the car the other day.
I have a 3-year-old daughter, so I often have a shower with her and she asks questions about body parts and what things are called, and I tell her, have a shower this morning. Take her downstairs, put her shoes on, get outside. One of the men that I do see quite regularly is walking his dog, and he waves to Olive and says, good morning, and Olive says, good morning. I lift Olive up to put her into the car seat, so she's facing towards the man who is walking past with his dog. And she yells, Mummy has a hairy front bottom. And I don't think I can turn. I'm frozen. I can't turn. I can't make eye contact with him. But what I hear is him say, sorry, lovely. And I think, shall I put my hand over your mouth? What do I do? Olive shouts again, Mummy has a hairy, and I'm trying to cover her mouth, Mummy has a hairy front bottom. Now,
Mum.
I never turned around. I didn't make eye contact with him. There was no other words that came out of that man's mouth. He was gone by the time I turned around. Do I need to move house?
Oh, no. Poor Mum. First of all, there's a couple of questions there, isn't there? Really?
Here we go. I'd love to hear your questions.
What a moment.
Because it's funny, we all hear the same audio, but we all just compute it so differently. Like, what is the biggest issue here?
What a beautiful moment. I love the awkwardness. I would have celebrated that awkwardness, and you can feel it through the video of her talking about it. Yeah. This went on to receive over 5,000 comments.
Oh, wow.
And what's great is the comments are in support of her, with people sharing their own stories. So one comment was, my daughter told the police officer that her mum has the same silver bracelet as him in her drawer.
Oh, and the handcuffs.
That's great. That's great.
My 5-year-old.
Didn't know Mum was a cop.
My 5-year-old son walked in on a woman going to the bathroom and shouted, why is she peeing out of her fur? My daughter fell.
Can you send them through to Tom first before you send them?
Yeah, I don't think anyone. Tommy is so nervous. Go on, give us another one.
My daughter found an adult friend of mine and took it to school and pretended she was Harry Potter and was casting spells.
What's it called? Oh, I can't recall. What's the...
No, Jess, you'd know a spell.
No, there's another one. What's the other one? Like maybe the death one.
This is where we need Leno. Leno would have
Leno.
about 5 up his sleeve.
What, 5 of those?
Yeah.
Spells, you mean?
Yeah, just in his sleeve. Then you go to his drawer.
Oh, my God. He's got a briefcase under his bed. Poor Leno.
Extreme anxiety.
I was on a packed bus the other day with my kids. My son decided to shout out, remember when you pooed your pants last week, Mum?
Mum.
Well, you're just in those situations, say...
you know what? You're right, Kate. If you laugh with it, the person that's walking past has a laugh as well, don't they?
13 24 10 if you've been in this situation. My niece exclaimed to my mother-in-law the other day in front of several people, Nan, why do you have a beard on your nuts?
Did you say that? Oh.
My friend...
can we just do this till 9? Because I've actually got a story to share as well that May said.
My friend used sanitary towels as elbow and knee pads incorrectly, not knowing what she was doing for a skateboard.
Oh, gosh.
What was that one? What? Do it again.
She's gone down to the local skate park.
And put the kids used pads on her elbows and her knees. Sally likes it.
No, it's not Sally you idiot.
We thought you were in character then. We thought you were in character.
13 24 10. If you would like to add
I have got a doozy.
to support
Awesome.
this lady, give us a call and we'll get Kate's on as well.
Do you want me to tell my story now?
Yeah, go on.
Well, it's just embarrassing because we go down. My husband at the time, so Stuart and I went down to Tasmania to go to the museum, Mona Museum, and I don't know if you've been before. It's amazing.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
But have you seen? Am I allowed to say?
Yeah. There's a wall. There's a wall.
There's a wall of
there's a wall
vaginas.
Well, there's a wall of front bottoms.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, am I allowed to
Kate
say
describe it as
Yeah,
the
I think medically
medical
it's a
term.
medical term, so you can do
Okay,
that.
well, I'm cool with that.
I'm all right with it.
Like, let's all
alright.
grow up, guys.
Yeah, well
It's a
said.
vagina.
Mother's Day.
God, someone said it.
Yeah, and I've got one, so I'm allowed
Yeah.
to say it as loud as I like.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tom's got one too.
So anyway, we're at the museum and we're perusing the wall of vaginas and
3 times.
and it's funny, a bit like now where it's art and we're adults, and so but everyone's basically in a room together looking at all different kinds of the wonderful world of vaginas, and then so we're standing there and everyone's trying to be super cool about it, and it's quiet, and I'm carrying my daughter in my arms. She must have been about 2.5 at the time. We're just walking along.
No.
It's really, really crowded, right? And I'm just
for
like,
5.
and you want to look.
Yeah.
You want to look,
'Cause they're
but you don't
fascinating.
want to look. You're like, wow, ooh, I
Look at
never- wow, really? Like all of that stuff in my head. My daughter, I've never moved so quickly, by the way. My daughter points at one and goes, "Mummy, that's just like you!" I've never hit her. I know it's like slapped her arm down so quickly because the room of people are like this.
Wow.
Which one?
I had no idea that you had a wall of vaginas.
There's more than one. Oh my God, Jules is in the Blue Mountain. Welcome, Jules. Hey
guys.
Your kid threw you under the bus, did they, mate?
Yeah, I was in Coles with my daughter. She was about 2, and I dropped this like humongous fart. It was like earth-shattering, and there was no one in the aisle. And I tried to escape the aisle before anyone walked in. And we got to the end of the aisle, and then my daughter very loudly proclaimed to the next person who was walking around the corner that my daddy farted back there.
Yeah.
I love that you use the word humongous.
Yeah, it was like
That
really...
was earth-shattering.
Yeah,
Earth-shattering.
earth-shattering. That's a pretty unique category to be in, Jules.
You can hear how proud Jules is of what he did. Tony in Penrith, what happened to you, Tone?
Yeah, good morning, guys. It was a few years ago now. We were introducing ourselves to new neighbours.
Yep.
And my son was riding his scooter around. He came over and he stood patiently, and we thought he was just going to introduce himself. And he looked at the new neighbours and he goes, "Oh, my dad's penis is this big," and used his hands. I was proud of him. He really gave me a good rap.
Generous.
My wife and I both looked at each other and were mortified, but I'm thinking, this is good. He's got my back.
Oh my God, your neighbour's got your front.
Oh,
Carla in Oakley, welcome to the show. What happened?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
We were looking at a unit to rent, and my son told the real estate agent that I fart in the morning.
Did that help get the unit over the line, Carla, or?
No, I didn't choose that one.
And
But
was it earth-shattering? I mean, that's what we need to know.
I think kids know exactly what they're doing. If you think in your head, like that kid coming up on the driveway,
Yeah.
you think they're cute riding up on their scooter.
They know
and they
exactly.
don't know anything. They don't even know what they're saying.
Yep.
You know that they
You know
know
exactly
they
what's
know
going
exactly
on.
what they're gonna
We got
do.
one more. Emily in Helensburgh. Hello, Em. What happened?
Hi. My son, he's only 18 months old, so he doesn't know many words, but he definitely knows what a big hairy huntsman looks like. And we were in the bath the other night, and he just pointed and said, "Spider."
Spider.
Spider.
pointing at you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's grown 8 legs.
Oh my God.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We're on.
All right.
It's time for
60-second starts.
Kate Ritchie's I'm Still Standing.
Now.
Visit Sydney's ultimate Kia experience dealer, Sydney City Kia, O'Riordan Street, Alexandria.
He keeps doing it. Ricky's in 90210 Beverly Hills. Hi, Rick.
Good morning, guys. How are you all?
Good, Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky.
Happy Mother's Day, Kate, for yesterday.
Oh, and to you, if you're a mum or a...
I am. Thank you very much.
I hope you had a good day.
I did. It was very nice.
But I do hope I win.
Do you need a new car, Ricky? You need a new car in your life?
I really, really, really do. I've got a 12-year-old car.
Okay,
Well,
Ricky, good luck today.
Sydney City Kia are on board. That's a Kia Sportage XX Hybrid. Ricky, you're in the running, but there's $100 up for cash, up for grabs as well. You're going first. If you have that power at the end of 60 seconds, it's all yours, Ricky. Here we go. Your 60-second starts now. What is the most expensive spice in the world, Ricky?
Saffron.
Saffron is correct. Great get. James and the Giant Peach is written by what author?
J.K. Rowling.
Nah, it's Roald
No.
Dahl. Over to you, Kate. Kate, which iconic music festival was permanently cancelled in 2014 in Australia?
Big day out.
Yep. What's the max speed limit you can drive on your L's?
90.
You're correct. Puff and phyllo are types of what?
Pastry.
Yep. Opening today, where is Urban Surf Sydney located?
Sydney Olympic Park.
That is correct. Who's just been ruled out of Origin due to a hamstring injury?
Can you believe it? Nathan Cleary.
Correct. How many days are there in May, Kate?
31.
Yep. Now that The Bachelor and Masked Singer are gone, how many shows is Osher on?
0.
No, 1. Bondi Rescue. Ricky, which country is the smallest in population?
Doesn't matter. Ricky, leave it. Ricky, you've got it.
Oh, my God. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Well done, Ricky.
Came back to you. Vatican City was the answer, but Ricky.
Oh, wow.
That is so
was
good.
super easy.
All right.
Thanks, Ricky. You started out so lovely. Oh, I hope you had a nice day yesterday, Kate.
Ricky.
I still do.
I know. I really want to jackpot it. I want you to take the $100 cash, but imagine if we had thousands of dollars to give away.
Yeah.
We'll
Thanks, Ricky.
Ricky, you got the $100. You're also in the running for the car, and you are also in the running for $10,000 this afternoon. Nova's
Thank you so much, everyone.
10K a day in May.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Snooping. Discuss.
Big topic. Big topic.
Doggy dog or
Yeah, hot diggity dog. Dropping
no,
like a
Snoop
hog,
Dogg.
kind of. Yeah. That's
So-
what I was trying to be urban.
Yeah, you were.
You weren't picking it up.
Are you a starer?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, let's say you're having lunch, you're at a cafe or at a restaurant or something. Do you look around the room? Do you find yourself sometimes going, stop staring?
Yeah, I
Kate?
stare.
Do you stare?
Yeah, I'm fascinated by people. I'm always staring.
Yeah, I don't stare when I'm on foot, but I stare from the car. So I'm the person that if I'm in the passenger seat, I'll be the person that's like, and then I'll just watch them. I saw a lady picking her nose yesterday.
Awesome get.
And her whilst talking to her daughter in the back seat. I thought, firstly, I could just see her, and I thought, well, I hope you're on your own, and that's okay. That could be your only 5 minutes to yourself, lady.
Dig away.
Today, have a go. And then no, she was talking to Annabelle in the back seat or whatever.
Was she
her name
digging?
is.
Like, was it a proper? Was she just itching, or was it a
It
proper
wasn't
dig?
an itch. It wasn't an
Right,
itch. It was a pick
really?
and then like a friction back and forth.
It wasn't a chew, was it?
Oh no, definitely not. She probably put it under the seat. I don't even know how we got to staring, but
Snooping.
Snooping. But this is about snooping in the house, and this story is about a woman who has been Snoopy Snoop and come across an engagement ring or a ring of sorts in the house. I'm guessing she's not meant to know that it's there. I mean, when I first read this story, I'm thinking, it reminds me of those awful scenes or the storyline in Love Actually, where Emma Thompson's character, she's married to Alan Rickman.
Oh, yes.
And she finds the necklace and she thinks that she's getting the Love Heart necklace for Christmas. And then she gets a Janis Joplin CD and he gives the necklace to the woman he fancies at the office.
Rickman.
Turns out this story is nothing like that, guys.
Okay,
but 13, 24, 10, if you hate your engagement ring,
right.
and what did you do about it? Because she's found this ring. I'm guessing she's at the point in her relationship where she thinks maybe marriage is on the cards and she doesn't like it. So what you do when you don't like something, you take to the internet and you get everybody's opinion.
Oh, my God. Can you just hold tight? Wouldn't she, for the sake of not ruining the moment, just hold tight, wait for the proposal, celebrate the moment, and know something can be adjusted afterwards? Like, let's lock in the engagement first before we bag the guy for spending his hard-earned on what he thought she might like.
No, but wait up. That's what you do. The word's hard-earned. So you present this thinking this is what she likes. She doesn't like it. Then you have to pay more money to get it fixed or changed. It's a ridiculous request. That's why I've always said, and I used a plastic ring and said to BJ, you get to go out and pick the ring that you want to wear for the rest of your life.
And was she happy with that?
She loved that. Yeah. She loved the process, and I went through the process with her, Kate.
Yeah. Maybe people buy the ring because they know, there's so many different angles. They think that their partner is going to want a particular ring that is way out of budget and perhaps excessive. So if I just get the ring, this is the ring that I feel comfortable spending the amount of money on, then I'm not going to be forced to buy something that I don't like. I mean, I've seen the ring. The ring itself, I mean, not that it should be about what we think, but it's like it's 3 stones in a row, so it's almost on a band.
Emeralds aren't in, mate.
No, that's not. They're 3 little diamonds. It's fine.
What do you mean they're little?
No, they're 3 diamonds. It's fine. 3 diamonds fits the old Mitzi. So.
I just think, I think it's nice to be part of the... What are you
Mitsubishi
talking?
Big Outlander fan.
Yeah, huge Outlander fan. He got it with the car. It was a package deal. It was one of the added extras. He got the reversing camera and the ring.
3 diamonds, that's what you mean to me, and also the car that's in the driveway.
Yeah, got a good deal.
It's very stressful, I would imagine, for anybody buying a piece of jewellery that you hope that they're going to like. But my suggestion would be just to listen, people. Listen to what they say. Take the cues, and at least maybe reach out to a friend of theirs, because I've had that happen with me before, where other people's husbands have reached out to me and said, "What do you reckon out of these? What do you think they'll like?"
Yeah, but it's like, you know what? It's like your partner telling you what to wear and dressing you. And I know, Tom, you had a major life change there for a while, but you know what it is? Do you know what? It's like when you go shopping with your partner and they go, "Oh, well, we're in David Jones. Why don't we go and have a little look over at Gazman?" "Oh, I'm not really a Gazman." And then she goes, "Yeah, but this would look amazing on you."
Do you know, I quite
do you want to wear that Gazman shirt out with the fellas on a Saturday night, Kate? Or would you like to pick the shirt that you would like to wear?
I'll wear anything out with the fellas on a Saturday night, just to get out of the house.
You won't need to wear anything. I mean, Tom, you were like a human garbage bag, weren't you?
What happened?
Garbage bag's nicer than bin, I guess.
You were just a garbage bag.
What are they trying to indicate? Were you being...
I used to wear
vintage.
Yeah,
Tom was
vintage.
vintage.
Op shop clothes.
Recycled rubbish.
Did you? That's a bit of fun down in.
One day I found, and one of the turning points was I found some blood on one of the shirts that wasn't mine. My blood. It was my shirt because I bought it, but
it wasn't your blood.
It was my blood, and that was before
I think it was one of the victims down in your basement, Tom.
Yes. So that was a big turning point for me, and so then I went down more a collar road.
The day you turned up with
country road
with a pastel jumper thrown over your shoulders and tied beautifully around your neck was heaven.
Oh, cashmere outside.
Cashmere outside, yeah. You were from a garbage truck to a preppy college boy.
Thank you so much.
What a conversion. Wasn't it beautiful?
Absolute conversion.
This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Brock in Kurnell's giving us a go. What do you want to talk about, Brocky?
Hey, boys, I just want to talk about Nathan Cleary being out. He made give the first game.
I'm really worried about New South Wales. Oh, look, to be honest with you, Brock, I don't give a stuff about Penrith. I'm worried about New South Wales. We've got so many injuries. Tom Trbojevic over the weekend as well, Brocky.
Yep.
It's not looking good against the Maroons.
We've just handed it to the first game on a platter.
Oh, mate. When is first game? When's game one?
God, it's only a couple of weeks away, isn't it?
Couple
June?
weeks.
Yeah,
right, okay. Brocky, there are concerns. It's in the paper today, mate. What are the Blues going to do game one?
Oh, they're not going to win. That's what they're going to do.
So do you just... do we write it off now, Brock? It's not fair, but I feel like I don't mind being the underdog because that's when we actually lift.
Yeah, 100%. I reckon we can get like Luke Keary or someone in there.
Oh,
Nico Hines, give him another shot.
You've certainly changed your tone, Brock. You'd written them off sort of 30 seconds ago, and the next thing you know, you're hoping for a miracle and you're believing in it.
Well done, Brock. Well done. I love it. Let's go to Mitch in North Avoca. I asked for a couple of bleached hair listeners, and Mitch loves his surf. How are you, brother?
Oh, good, Fitz. How are you, legend?
Yeah, good. So, can you talk us through this urban surf? How good is this going to be out at Parramatta, Mitch?
Oh, mate, it's bloody unreal. I went to the one in Melbourne. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
You know, Mitch, respect, man. It's Whip Dog here. Mitch, I've surfed a couple of shorts, like 6'2" and that, but sometimes I want to... like short boards, man.
In your shorts?
But then sometimes I'll take the classic 9 out. I'll take the Mal.
What's the 9? 9-course meal?
9-foot board, mate.
Oh, okay.
So, Mitch, what sort of board do you reckon I'm best to surf at out urban surf?
Oh, listen, Whip, I've seen you out there, mate. I know you can surf.
Yeah.
Surf and turf, Mitch.
Okay, mate. Funny, is it, Mitch?
Mitch loved that
Mitch
one.
liked that one, didn't we? Seem to have lost Mitch now. Thanks, Mitch. Good stuff.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Whip, listen. There's good waves out there, mate. You can do different levels. So there's like intermediate, beginner, and then advanced.
Right.
So you could do... You would probably do advanced. You'd probably be out there in the barrel.
I go straight for the advance, but if anyone drops in on my wave, man, I'll cut their cord, their lead.
Actually,
yeah, mate.
Yeah, that's
actually, do you know what? If we do this as a team, Tommy, could someone give us a call, 13 24 10, who's around the Parramatta area, where the best surf and turf is?
Oh,
because I don't know if we would stay out there too long out in the water.
Yeah. 12 waves an hour, man.
We could come and meet you.
Yeah.
We could come and meet you.
Go to the restaurant with your helmet on, Whip. Get in there.
With your gaff on. Whips in a local bar with his gaff helmet on.
Isn't it gash?
Gash? No, it's a gaff helmet, mate.
The helmet, yeah. Do you know, I'm prepared to do this. Why don't we go for a surf? Yeah, good idea, Fitz. Let's go for a surf and then we'll go for a surf and turf.
Love that.
So true, man. Respect all surf.
Steak and prawns.
All right, mate.
Emily in Peakhurst, what do you want to talk about, Em?
Honestly, the urban surf sounds great, but I'm waiting for them to put in like a day bar up top.
Hello.
Actually, that's a great idea, Em. So, like, if you don't surf and your partner does or something, you've got something to do up the top.
Yeah, like I know they have the restaurant up top, but make it a little bit more fun. Do some DJ vibes.
Yeah, big time.
Have a day out, in the suburbs, rather than having to go down to the eastern suburbs.
And also good to think that you can go and catch a couple of waves, like 12 waves an hour, and then maybe have 12 Aperol spritzes afterwards.
As long as it's after.
In an hour.
With Fisher playing Dom Dollars up next. Imagine that.
But you for the surf and turf whenever you'd like.
All right, we can do that too.
Great.
Should have done that for Mother's Day.
What a day. 12 waves an hour, 12 Aperol spritz, Fisher, Dom Dollar, and then steak and prawns.
Surf and turf.
What a great day.
Tommy.
All with the helmet on.
All right.
All with your gaff on. You can take that off now, mate.
I'm not. I'm going to leave it on.
Pushed him down the stairs again.
I got him at a weak moment.
Funny, is it? All right. Cool, man.
Look, everyone. He's at the bottom of the stairs.
You've really got carried away with the idea of the helmet, haven't you? All right, you guys all in the running for Nova's first K. What? The running manoeuvre's 10k a day in May. The wheels fallen off and it's only the start of the week. Keep your calls coming if you've got any helmet jokes.
The Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Got a phone call here. Harry from Wallara. Hey, buddy, what did you want to talk about this morning?
G'day, guys. I just wanted to say thank you for setting me up with Em last week on traffic dating.
Oh, you're on traffic dating.
Oh, lovely Harry. You're from Wallara, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
Harry, how did it go? How did the date go, mate?
Yeah, it was a funny one. We were texting and she was a bit concerned that I wasn't like a real person since we'd met on the radio. So I thought we figured out we worked pretty close to each other. So I rocked up to her work with a little bouquet of flowers. I thought that'd be a nice way to introduce myself.
Mate, what a lovely thing to do. How did the flowers go down?
Yeah, very well. Thankfully, that wasn't too whack of a move, but it was it was a nice little meeting, and then we went on a date, had a couple of drinks, and had a lovely night, which was cool. But
bit of a kiss, Harry.
One doesn't kiss and tell. But
There you go, Harry. I love this. But will you be seeing Em again?
It probably wasn't the instant connection that maybe I was hoping for, but I think it was a nice friendly time between the two of us.
You've got to be honest, mate. You have to be honest, and well done.
You don't want to string people along like that.
No, you don't. You don't want to lie to yourself. You don't want to lie to Sydney, mate.
I think that's great that you took action, though, and you popped around the corner and you met her face to face. What are we going to do for you now, though? I'm so sorry it didn't work out.
No, but you had a good time.
No, it was still a nice time. But yeah, no, maybe not it. But I did hear that you guys were talking about some singles party last Friday.
Would you get involved, Harry? Would you get involved if we did? If we did something like that, would you come along?
Oh, I think, excuse the background noise. I think I took the plunge once with you guys. I'd be happy to do it again.
Oh, so Harry's a bit of a... He's flying the flag. He wants a party, Tom. I told you parties are good fun.
We haven't had a singles party in a very long time.
Did we say yes to a party?
Well, we haven't yet. You guys haven't yet.
I have in my mind. I've said yes.
You've said yes.
Yeah,
of course you've said yes.
Sounds like great fun.
We've got to make it different, though, Tom. It's got to be an amazing experience. Do we match them up ourselves, or do we get the help from listeners, or how do we do this?
I'd love to play a bit of Cupid and try and... imagine if I found somebody for Harry, 24 from Wallara.
Do you know, I like those parties. I went to a single party one time, and what you have to do is you turn up and you'd been paired with somebody, Kate, so behind the scenes we could still do the matchmaking.
You were married too, which was...
And then...
and they said, this is the guy on the posters. Let's get him out of here.
So I turn up and I was given...
Guy Grossi.
So I turn up and I'm given the tag Mickey Mouse, and I then had to find Minnie Mouse.
Oh, so funny.
So it's a way that it's a bit of a novelty thing for the party.
Oh, Tommy, write that down as something
Mickey.
we don't do. I want it to be classy. If we do something, can we do it classy?
That's a nice way of doing
Minnie.
it. Yeah.
No, mate. Let's do that.
All right.
Not.
Good idea.
I love a not joke. That's awesome. All right, we'll keep working on it. Watch this space.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.